Motorcycle Adventure Dirt Bike TV is proudly supported by Adventure Spec in England, Rally Ray Products, Giant Loop in the United States and Adventure Moto in Australia.
Yeah, Rally Ray products are mainly known for the race work we've done on the KTM 690 Enduro and the LC 450 Dakar bike, but we're now looking to get into the more major volume adventure market with the Honda CB500X and create a more mainstream, affordable, mid-weight adventure bike. Yeah, we chose the Honda CB500X because of its affordability and its reliability, and the fact that it's really good out of the box even with the standard equipment, and we thought with a few modifications it would turn into a really good adventure bike. The twin cylinder Honda engine's really strong, very reliable, and it's very economical, we're finding. And the other thing is it's got a very low centre of gravity, which makes it really easy to ride at low speed. Yeah, the first thing we did when we got the bike was soon realise that there was no way of supporting it, so we developed a heavy duty bash plate for it initially. Then we looked at the suspension, found we could get another couple of inches of movement, which also gave us the 2 inches extra ground clearance we were looking for the terrain people would be riding it on. And then the final thing was to convert the wheels to spoked wheels with a bigger front wheel, which gave us the choice of tyres and the ease of riding over the rough terrain. Once we'd worked out the suspension and the engine guard and the wheels, the next stage was to look at luggage carrying capacity. And we decided all along we were not going to go with hard luggage. We wanted to keep this bike as light as possible and as easy to ride as possible. So we've gone for soft luggage, and we've just made a variation of our well-proven soft luggage racks that we've sold for the KTM 690 and modified them to suit the Honda. And it's easier on the Honda because it's got a very substantial steel subframe which suits a large load carrying capacity. So we're quite happy we've proven that it can carry that sort of weight over enough distance. The other advantage of their soft luggage racks is they're readily made to accept the roto packs. So you could, for a long trip, you can put a 5 litre petrol one side, water the other, and you'd get another 100 kilometres or about 70 mile of range very easily, and still carry the soft luggage on top. Once we started riding the bike off-road, we soon realised that the rubber covered footrests were a problem in wet mud and the like, so we developed a laser cut stainless steel footrest, which, as well as being grippier, they're wider. And then we used the fact that we've CNC machined our own top triple clamp to mount a 12 volt USB charging socket and a GPS mount, which helps a lot when you're off-road. And the final thing was we soon realised that the standard toolkit was not suitable for getting the wheels out, so we developed our own spanners which are available, and that means you can work on the bike yourself on the trail and get the wheels out. We developed the front fork system because the standard fork was very basic, just an open rod. So we make our own new damper rod with a closed piston, which gives us high and low speed compression damping. And we've also developed a new longer spring that suits the new damping characteristics of the fork, which is extended by 1.5 inches on the level 3 version, or we can do an improved damping but still retain the standard height for those people that don't want a taller bike. Yeah, the rear of the bike we worked with Tractive Suspension in Holland, and they developed a new shock for the bike, and that's available in 2 lengths, standard length or plus 2 inch 50mm. And that gives improved performance, and it gives a much better damping characteristics. We produce the kit in 3 versions, but you don't have to have one particular version. You can buy in at the start and then add to it later on to get up to the full level 3. But I would recommend that the first thing you get is the heavy duty engine guard, because the bottom of the Honda engine is very exposed and only protected by a plastic shield. We see the Honda CB500X with the level 3 kit as somewhat of an equivalent of an SUV in the car world, that it's the sort of bike you would like to think that you can use every day for work or for travelling, and then at weekends just throw on some soft luggage and with no other modifications, just ride out, camp, have a day out and visit trails that on a bigger bike you'd probably feel less comfortable about going up, whereas with a lighter bike you wouldn't have any problem about stopping and turning it around. We've been expecting you, Mr. Bond. This is my plan to end the world domination of horizontally opposed German flat twin adventure motorcycles.